What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Sure, surely, baby bird born handles one of those will be fine. And you are tuned in to Jules from the Main Line. And today, we're going to talk about instincts. History has been determined by economic forces, where instincts fall short of nature because of those economic forces. Where those economic forces lie, instinct declines in within the individual. So, if you feel like your instinct has been declining, you need to treat your instincts like a common practice, like PE, or something that you pick up that you want to participate in. Because when you are unbalancing your instinct because of these economic forces, you are glitching your normal torque field around you. Because you got to remember, Earth is a living organism. So by you working natural instincts with inside of you, helps you balance within Earth, which is the living organism, like you are a living organism. So today's reading I'm going to do will be about instincts. What instincts that we need to practice or pick up to help us balance everyday things that we may not know that if we were using our instincts, it would be easier. So I got the Zen out. And like I said, we're going to ask Spirit, what are some instincts or instinctual practices that we need to do to help us balance that instinct, because we know these economic forces force us to be off balance in natural nature. Let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna shuffle one time. Like I said, I got the Zen out. The Zen, and I'm gonna go into the Finesse Terror. Let's go, spirits. Here's one. Instinct. Instincts. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we're gonna start out with the outsider in reverse. Okay. What will help you, or the collective that I'm talking to, what will help you is being around people that you know that that you may see as having good instincts, or make good choices, or give you good advice, or feel like when you go around them you may learn, you know what I mean? Or you just know they have, and I was about to say, an awareness of things. So Spirit is asking you to, if you want to peek up on your instinct or your instinctual practices, then go around people that may have wisdom. Now, wisdom is different from knowledge. I want people to understand that. And if you didn't know that, then now you know. Wisdom is different from knowledge. Knowledge comes from seeing, reading, getting information from others, other texts. Wisdom comes from just living and knowing. You know what I mean? So it's a difference. So you don't feel alone. Your aloneness will be in the reverse. But don't settle your aloneness for, I guess I'm hearing, empty vessels. You know what I mean? That will not help with you feeling or picking up on instinct when you need it. Now, what I'm discussing, anytime I come on anyway, the way I read and who I'm reading for the individual. So the things that I may tell you or see is not gonna get you rich. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna, all it's gonna do is help you have a stronger inside and actually feel your soul and your spirit within inside you. You know what I mean? So I just had to get that out of the way. But going around these individuals will have you. You ever heard of the term soul on fire? It will have your soul on fire. And if you didn't come up in the certain religions, you will hear soul on fire and you would think it's something bad, like your soul gonna burn. Nah, your soul on fire is not a bad thing to have. I feel my soul on fire almost every day. And if I don't feel it, I try to make myself get in that mode. because I know that's the energy that I need to stay in. So you may need to go around some people that will help you set your soul on fire, put a fire up under your ass, so to speak. And this will help with instinctual practices that will help you see the difference between the economic forces that are coming against you and you not being natural to yourself in the earth. You know what I'm saying? Because that will become an imbalance. And you really don't want that imbalance there. And once you balance that out, everything else will fall in place as far as balancing within inside yourself. If you balancing within nature and your natural instincts, because all these economic forces are almost designed for us to go against our natural instincts. Trust me, go against an economic force instinct one time. Just go against something that you probably felt like maybe, or just when you get that gut feeling, go against it and see how that economic force react on the energy. And you will be able to tell like, okay, yeah, this may happen because but I did see by using my instincts, I may have avoided something that I thought I might have wanted. Because most time, especially when we're growing and going through our karmic lessons, most of the time those things happen without us even being able to make the decision. You know what I mean? So it's coming to points for a lot of us that some of these lessons and some of the things that Spirit done bring us through or kept us away from, now it's our time to, you know what I'm saying, make those decisions ourselves, because we may be walking on to some other plateau. And Spirit wants you to make sure you keep your instincts. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yeah, it wants you to trust in your instincts, but trust in your instincts, but also trust in the Creator. It's almost like let's not with our instincts, let's not sell ourselves out to man all the time. You feel me? Let's make sure that we are holding trust in the Most High, because even the Most High knows sometimes we are in that notion that we need things when we do need things to survive, and we will have to make certain decisions that may not be so instinctful to us, but we can't forget that there is a Creator. So that's what you should be able to lean on in those times that maybe you feel like you're not making the right instinctful decision, or after you done made the wrong decision. Well, not saying the wrong decision, after you done made a decision and that decision didn't go so much in your favor and you might have went against your gut on it. Maybe the next time you come up to it, you won't go against your gut. And because I'm sitting here telling you, you may win against your gut because it was an economic force. Now, if I don't put it in your head that's an economic force, you may see the economic forces coming, and you may thought you needed that economic force at the time, but now you're like, shit, I don't even need that. I was goddamn making myself not who I am by thinking I needed that. In all actuality, I didn't need it. I was going against myself the whole time, because in my gut, I knew, but I just wanted it. Somebody else had it. I seen somebody else with it. I might have thought I had fun with it, but when I got around it, I wasn't. It didn't feel right. Like it was always a build up to it, like it was gonna be fun. But I get there and it's like, but I be hype off the build up, like some fluff. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm gonna get a couple more out of here. I'm gonna go into the because I'm gonna go into the tarot and I'm gonna get some instinct practices for the mind. Right here, this is for the body. This is saying go around some people that you may know with the wisdom. With wisdom comes knowledge. With that knowledge is gonna come some awareness. It's gonna keep you from feeling like you're alone. Also, you're gonna have to start trusting in the Most High, in a power that's inside you that can manifest outside of you. You feel me? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Well, I stopped on this guidance in the reverse. All right. So the instincts. I'm hearing maybe the guidance that you have been seeking yourself has been different from maybe an outside force that maybe you listen to. And let's not go against ourselves because of other people. Sometimes it ain't people business what we do or how we feel or who we choose to call God. As long as I ain't hurting you, it really ain't none of your business. You feel me? So let's not and this they very like use your instincts on this. You're not seeing this person that looks over their back with a handful of jewels, look like they running off, looking like somebody trying to take it from them. Use your instincts when you approach or be around a certain individual like this. Use your instincts to know that you're not guided in that direction, especially if they're holding it and looking back. It's almost like they're trying to keep it away from you. You see the wall right there, hoping you really don't see it. Whatever it is, I mean, you could take what's shining right there for knowledge, power, control, funding. Just know you're using your instincts. That person wants it all. And if we are going around these other people that we are seeing wisdom from, we will get that and know that we should trust our own gut, trust our own feelings, not throw ourselves off when we get the feeling. Now, I've worked my way up to the way I don't wire my brain. So it is certain times where you may can think certain things and it may not be it, but certain times you can think certain things and it be it and you block it out. You know what I mean? Let's not block the right messages out. And for whoever you are, I know you get a lot of things communicational wise that you hear. And if you are like me, some of the things you will block out. Look, I give you an exercise that I used to do when I used to get thoughts that I didn't want to think, or you know what I'm saying, just out there thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like just crazy thoughts just out of nowhere. I would imagine myself taking a baseball bat and knocking a home run, knocking that shit out of my mind when they come in. That's how I used to do it. It worked like a motherfucker. As soon as they come in, go yard on their ass. That may be something that you may need to practice to help your instincts. Keep going. Keep going. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? If you lock in on your courage, and courage starts within, it's almost like you have and anytime I say anything that the clinical medical field uses as an analysis or a diagnosis for a person, I am not talking down on you. I'm just using those words because those are the words that you will recognize and know what I'm talking about. But if you're a person with anxiety, know that anxiety starts from within inside yourself. It doesn't have anything to do with anything on the outside of you, whether you feel like that or not. Because a lot of people with anxiety, they don't want to be around other people because they say being around other people make them not. It starts inside of you. So if you put a fire to that soul within inside you, that anxiety will go away. Because if it's being inside you, it's something that you are afraid of. And when I say afraid, you might not be afraid of the crowd, but it's something in there that you're afraid or you don't have confidence about what's inside. And once you can identify that, for you, that may be the courage that you need. You may feel like you don't have the courage. You got success right here. So Spirit is saying a good instinctual practice for you will be practicing courage, having courage. And at this current moment, I don't know what to tell you. A practice to help with courage. Courage is, it has to come in the moment. It has to, when you get that feeling, you have to reverse that or stop it before it go all the way down your body. And then maybe turn your throat chakra to rebut something. I mean, this is how literally I process it in my head until it becomes muscle memory. Remember, we were talking about instincts. Without instincts, we will fall. Instincts fall short because of economic forces. When our instincts are off, we are off balance within inside ourselves. No matter what we got or have attained. I mean, I know you want to live long enough to enjoy it, right? Things happen when you go against your gut, your natural being. It's almost like you step outside of your spirit and your soul. And I'm hearing now that's a way for your soul to get snatched. Ooh, that's a way for your soul to get snatched. Not being balanced in your natural instinct. Because Spirit is explaining to me, it's like you stepping out of your spirit and your body. You stepping out of your spirit and your soul. You just taking your body somewhere and your spirit and your soul is left. So it's like it can be hijacked at any time when you not balanced in your natural instincts. So that's why over and over you will make the same decision and it will go nowhere. Because now your body done got trained to doing that. Because you done left your spirit and your soul back here because you're not going around these right people that's giving you the awareness to put a fire in your soul to move with your body. Let's keep going. I said I was gonna get in the, cause I ain't gonna be too long. I'm gonna get one more from the Zen instinct. This is about body. Then I'm gonna go to the mind. Rebirth. Like look like there's a rebirth on the horizon for your instincts. Just know that even though you may either still partake or be around certain things you used to do, you are having a rebirth. And it's almost like you're gonna hear the flutes when Spirit comes to call you to level up even more, or maybe this will be a test to you when you hear the flutes. Trust your instincts at the time. It may be a test so you can avoid a burden. And when I say hear the flutes, it don't necessarily gotta be a flute, but when you hear something in that fluteful mannerism or melody, make sure you're using your instincts. Make sure you're using your gut with the decision or whatever you go, so you can avoid a burden. If not, you will not see a illusion or something that's trying to press. Like I see all kinds of illusions. Now, whether you react to them or do something about them, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? But at least you will see them. You feel me? You will see it play out in front of you. Let's go to the mind. Let's go to the mind. Got the Vanessa Terror out. I'm gonna drop a couple Instinct, spirit, instincts. What instincts in the mind we need? Well, I really gave you one about batting out the intrusive thoughts. You know what I mean? Especially if you can't handle them. Especially if you can't handle it. You know what I mean? Because there is a technique that I've come to use myself that ain't nobody told me, but I've come to use myself with allowing that to come through and transmuting it in my own way in my mind. But I don't think that'll be proper for you at this moment. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Man, I'm telling you, man, your mind is powerful, man. I go in my mind and I think, and like I would think, and I would like put fire to my hands and fire to my feet, and I feel that shit. I go into my nervous system, and I have a certain hertz I want to put on, like 432 hertz. I go into my nervous system and play that in my nervous system from my head and feel my nervous system. The shit is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get there, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. For the mind, for the mind, for the mind. But like I said, those are instinctual practices that you can do that will help you against these economic forces that sometimes we feel like we need, that is allowing us to be let our soul to be put out. Our soul's supposed to be on fire. Whatever said, if you on fire, you in hell. No, your soul's supposed to be on fire. Your soul ain't supposed to be cold. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let go. Look, Two of Pentacles in reverse, with the Page of Cups in reverse. Instincts. This in the mind. Let's try to balance out these immature thoughts or these immature tit for tat going back and forth. Let's try to stop even the thought of it. Even if you don't react on something that somebody's trying to get you to react to, let's not react to the rage baiters. You feel me? Especially if we're trying to stay in a natural, instinctful mind frame. And we all know by doing that, we are balanced. We are balancing ourselves within this earth, which is a living organism. Can't forget that. It lives just like us. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Keep going. Instincts. Instincts, spirit. Instincts. This is mind for the mind. Instincts for the mind. For the mind. Instincts. Let's get accustomed of telling the truth, even when lying maybe help something next to you. Or let's not lie for a better route or a better plan. You know what I'm saying? Let's instead of lying, let's really see a better vision. So it won't be a lie. It will be like a I don't know why I'm hearing accommodation. Somebody getting an accommodation. Somebody need an accommodation. Like I don't know where the hell that came from. Maybe just like or it'll be like a debate. debate a lie. Like if you feel like you gonna lie, debate your own lie. And then choose what you debate, the subject that you debated about, and find you a new plan. I don't know where the hell that just came from, but it came. Let's keep going. Because you don't wanna continue to feel in this lack mode. You know what I mean? And let's not think the way is manipulating your way out of feeling in a lack mode. That's not using your instincts. That is being affected by these economic forces. because economic forces done kill people. They call that's the number one cause of stress. Not on them salt you eating. I mean, which it can be, but not nothing you eating. Not the economic stress. Or am I going to have the money to survive? That's the number one killer. You feel me? So if you feeling like you may need to persuade people in a certain type of way, that may work. But the flat out lying and thinking something is gonna be better out on the horizon isn't gonna fly. It's gonna have you staying in that same feeling that you're missing something or you're lacking something or something you need. You know what I'm saying? When something you need is within inside yourself, it's you. You need to put a fire back to that soul and mind. You feel me? Because this is in the mind. So, like I said, let's try something else on that stand front to help practice our instinctual nature, which helps balance us. Let's keep going. What else? What else? And I'm gonna get up out of here because I ain't gonna be too long. I ain't gonna be too long. Look at that. You got the Eight of Swords, the Fool in reverse. A good instinctual practice for you is gonna be, if you're in your mind, you're gonna have to get out of the negative thoughts, or you're gonna have to think for yourself once you be in your mind. Um, Maybe you don't want to let your mind take over at this certain point because it's not gonna have, because you're maybe unbalanced with the nature within just you. You probably done looked at yourself like, man, what the hell am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's certain things on the outside which economic forces are blinding you to things that was going on within you and filling you to take that fool's journey, that leap of faith. You know what I'm saying? That leap of faith to something that maybe you need or that will have you feeling better, and that's mental. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to practice that. If we're gonna be in our head, let's make sure we are thinking positive things once we are in our head, because that's our strongest output of our radiation from our brain that we push out. And if you think about something long enough, you create that right in front of your face. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially if ain't nobody around trying to manipulate it. You know what I'm saying? But as I was saying earlier, you have wise people that you can go counsel with that maybe you haven't been around in a while. Instead of being blind and have to feel like you may need to manipulate, lie your way through certain things or lie to be around. Now, this is a different type of lie. If you're lying to not be around then that is different. If you're like, I can't come, I got something to do, that's different. You know what I mean? But you're eventually gonna have to sever ties if that's what you're aiming at or need to do. And maybe your instincts are saying that as well. Thank you for doing Jews for the mainland. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute.